Hi from Bug Eye Guy. Look at this beautiful Speedster recreation. This is a replica. It's a fiberglass Speedster, a 1957 Speedster recreation. And this company, Vintage Speedster, does such a nice job of creating a car that looks to me very much like the original, which of course is hundreds of thousands of dollars. And so here's an opportunity to get one of these beautiful cars at a much lower price. It has beautiful badging and lots of little subtle details that make it feel like a very high-end car, and it's just a lot of fun to enjoy. It has about 12,000 kilometers on it. I love the fact that the gauges are all very accurate recreations of the proper Porsche items, and so this car for me bridges the gap between replica and real thing. I love, for example, those headlight lenses. The covers, they're just gorgeous. They look like they're actually vintage pieces, even though this car was built in 2015. And the piping and the leather, it's just a gorgeous setup. Of course, this is a very, very beautiful, unusual cobalt blue color with a nice tan interior, and it's just a ton of fun. I bought a few of these cars for our customer base because these things are incredibly easy to own and operate. They're very easy to maintain. They're very reliable. And for people who just want a curvy and fun classic car with none of the headaches, these replicas are worth serious consideration. It's a 4-speed gearbox. It's very much like driving a Volkswagen, but it's also very much like driving a 356. I've had a few of those, and this is actually in many ways a lot nicer to drive. It's tighter, the brakes are better, and it's more powerful. Really nice performance. You'll notice the corner's totally flat. There is a front anti-roll bar on this one, and there's also disc brakes in the front, so the brakes are superior. Of course, in a 356, to get disc brakes, it of course notches up the price quite a bit. And there's a very nice free revving 1915cc VW engine in this car. So again, you probably have about 100 horsepower, maybe 95 horsepower. Plenty of power to do the job. We have a number of upgraded engines here in our shop. So if you want 150 horsepower, we can put in a more powerful engine, which is yet another really nice attribute of this world. You have the freedom to basically do what you want without having to be worried about deviating from originality and matching numbers and all of that. It's a very liberating way to own such a stunning shape. And that's one of the things that I can't say enough about. It's a gorgeous sculptural object. Whether it's fiberglass or steel, you still have very much that incredible shape of these Speedsters, and that's a big reason why I bought a bunch of these to have them here in our building. These are really tight cars to drive. This one in particular is beautifully maintained. It's titled as a 67 Volkswagen, so you'll have no trouble with that. They're bigger and roomier than the British sports cars, and that's what we have at Bug Eye Guy.